United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Grenada, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermudas, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and Fiji, and Barbados, and Guam. Hey Robin, first I want to talk about something that I realized when I was watching your last video. And it is the true meaning of extinction. Extinction truly means the disappearance of an entire species, which in itself represents the disappearance of an entire path of evolution. I cannot begin to comprehend how significant that is. Evolution is a process which occurs by random changes and natural selection. And these vaquitas occurred because of that natural selection and those random changes. It's almost statistically impossible for they to exist exactly as they do, but it is also naturally impossible for them to exist in any other way. And when vaquitas are gone, we are never gonna have them again. They are gone forever. There is no way of bringing them back to life. It's so many variables and so many things that happen exactly as they happened for them to become what they are, that it truly is a tragedy when you realize that we are not gonna have vaquitas anymore. Never. And it's far worse when you realize that we're not gonna have a lot of other organisms ever, because we're running them to extinction. And it is very worrying, and we should do something about it. And I would love it if I find something that we can support, and if you find something that we can support so that we can stop this. Now Robin, also in your previous video you challenged me to tell you some cause or movement that I feel strongly about. And well, this is the list that I could muster. So ICANN, of course. Also UNICEF, because they advocate for children's rights all around the world. And finally, and as a nice segue to the topic of the video, the Project for Awesome, which I've been supporting ever since I discovered Vlogbrothers like a year ago. And Project for Awesome is an initiative made by John and Hank Green, which are the topic of the video. So without further ado, welcome to Victory Ville. Good morning, Hank, it's Tuesday. Good morning, John! It's Friday. First, I would like to issue a disclaimer because I will be treating each of their accomplishments as if they were made by both of them. This is because I cannot draw a clear line in each achievement that they've made, because they usually work very close together and are very actively participating in each of their projects, so I will treat them as one. Okay, now go! In their service to the world, I present first their YouTube channels. Many of their YouTube channels are focused on improving education and giving education themselves. They cover a variety of topics and reach a very large audience. For example, they have SciShow Psych, which explores the human brain, or Crash Course, where they have awesome courses on a variety of topics ranging from physics to economics to history to chemistry to biology to everything. Or SciShow, which is just an exploration of all scientific subjects. Or Sexplanations, which is a sex ed channel. Or The Art Assignment, which explores art and art history. Or Crash Course Kids, which is crash course for 5th graders. Or SciShow Space, where they explore the universe. Or The Brain Scoop, which has amazing things from the Montana Zoological Museum. Or How to Adult, which teaches everything about how to be an adult. Or Animal Wonders Montana, which shows animals being amazing. Or Mental Floss, which gives trivia-tastic information. Or SciShow Kids, which manages complex scientific subjects for kids! Or The Financial Diet, which teaches you everything about personal finance. Or Eons, which tells the history of life on Earth. And also, finally, the Healthcare Triage, which teaches you about healthcare. As I did research for this video, these channels had a total amount of views of 2,199,079,793 views. Which is a lot! And it's ever growing, and it's not gonna stop soon or ever. Which is why I believe it's a great contribution to humanity that they are educating so many people in so many ways and so many variety of platforms. And the number 2 thing they have done to service the world is the Project for Awesome itself, which is a charitable movement started in 2007. It has people creating innovative videos about their favorite charities, and then it has the same people voting for these charities so that they can choose which one they are going to support with the donations that come during this event. An event during which both Vlogbrothers host a 48-hour live stream. And also this event has reportedly raised over $8,510,095 since 2010. And it's a great contribution to the world. Now to the meritorious achievements. First, of course, all the previously mentioned, because they are very meritorious achievements. Second, VidCon. It is a multi-genre video conference which has been active since 2010. It is the largest of its kind in the world, and it has become the unofficial official YouTube conference. 3 multiple published books. Looking for Alaska, which by the way is my second favorite book of all time, just behind The Little Prince, which held place 10th on the New York Times bestseller list. Paper Towns, which held place 5th on the New York Times bestseller list and also has a movie adaptation. Will Grayson, which is the first LGBT-themed young adult novel to debut in the bestseller list of the New York Times. A Fault in Our Stars, which held place 1 on the New York Times bestseller list and also has a movie adaptation. Turtles All the Way Down, which is currently now the 3rd place in the New York Times bestseller list and which held the 1st place in the New York Times bestseller list. And it also has a movie adaptation in the works. And finally, an absolutely remarkable thing, which is part of a 2-book deal and has yet to be released. They have published a great amount of books and they have found a great amount of success, which is why I found them to be meritorious achievements. And finally, number 4, which are the companies and other creations they have given to the world. Like DFTBA Records, which is an e-commerce merchandise company, or Subbable, which is a fundraising platform, or Pemberley Digital, which is a video production company, EcoGeek, which is an ecological and technological blog, or 2D Glasses, which are glasses which make 3D movies look like 2D movies. Yes! Those were all their achievements which I found significant to present to you, except for one. And that one is the reason why I believe John and Hank Green should be the first knights in our court. That one thing is why I believe they have improved the world in a bigger way than we can ever imagine. Vlogbrothers, the platform which started it all. With 3,118,760 subscribers and 737,046,207 views in 1,594 videos. This is their most important platform. And I believe that because their impact can be represented and traced back to this one platform. It is represented there because John and Hank as personalities are what drives the community together. And of course, the Vlogbrothers have benefited the world in many other ways. There is no denying that. They have donated, they have created organizations, they have created things as we have said previously on the video. But maybe they are not the biggest contributors in pure numbers. Maybe they don't give the most money, maybe they don't get the most people. But what they do get, and what I believe is their greatest achievement, is a community of people. They create a community of people and they inspire these people to become nerd fighters. They challenge them and they invite them to participate and actively change the world for the better, with an ever-growing community which as a goal has to make the world a better place. And if you're looking for examples, look at me. I wouldn't be doing any of this, not these videos and not this type of mission to improve the world and to make the world a better place, if I hadn't discovered Vlogbrothers. And this channel wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for their inspiration and for their idea, which I took, borrowed, and I implemented in my own way so that we, Robin, you and I, could communicate and slowly but surely make the world a better place. And slowly but surely create a community of people which also make the world a better place. And if we ever get to be even half as big as we want to be, and if this project gets half as big as I want it to be, we will improve the world in a significant and noticeable way. And the Vlogbrothers are the inspiration behind all of that. They created a community, and by creating a community they created impact. Impact that will be replicated over years and years and years. Which is why I believe the Vlogbrothers should be the inaugural Knights of Victory Ville. Without them, Victory Ville would not exist, and without them, the world would be a not so awesome place. So thanks Vlogbrothers, you're the inaugural Knights of Victory Ville. Hereby, the sovereign nation of Victory Ville, based on the Council of Founders examination and on behalf of Raul Victoria, declares John Green as Sir John Michael Green, Knight of Victory Ville. And hereby the sovereign nation of Victory Ville, based on the Council of Founding Fathers examination and on behalf of Raul Victoria, declares Hank Green as Sir William Henry Hank Green II, Knight of Victory Ville. May you continue to service for the betterment of the world. And Sir John and Sir Hank, you're officially invited to join me and whichever member of Victory Ville can do so in a feast which we will provide and which we will share with you whenever we can and whenever you accept our invitation. And that was it, Robin. Thank you for watching this video, Robin, and now for your challenge! Okay. Your challenge, Robin, is to tweet this out to John and Hank Green because I would love for them to see this video and to react to it. So yeah, tweet it to them. It increases our chances of being seen. And with nothing else to do, I say goodbye and see you whenever I see you, Robin.